good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are at in the world. And welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I am very grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. So let me give you a quick little shake here. Clear out anything that doesn't belong in this energy for the element of air. So this video is for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. When you come into this video, air signs, give me a fonzie. Leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know this general weekly energy check-in, midweek energy check-in, I should say, resonates with you. And if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell so that you know when I post videos or when I go live. All of that helps out this channel, and I'm very, very grateful for all of your love and support. All right. So my cat just chased an orb out of the window. I have been cleansing energy, so I must have some sweet spirits around me, because up there goes another one. See him up there hanging on a crow up there. Oh, now he's down here. All right, so if you pay attention to the background, you will see orbs. Alrighty, so air signs, midweek check-in. By the way, happy full moon, everybody. I just seen 111 and then 144, so something about calling. Let's go ahead and put the angels want to discuss with you. So something about your heart space. Here, air signs, we have 3 people on this card, and they all 3 have masks on. So air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So you have somebody who's very deceptive around you. You can see that this person is reaching behind this person's back. So something happening behind somebody's back here. This person has his hand or her hand on his shoulder. So somebody could be like, here, sweetheart, let me give you a helping hand here. You have the angel who is touching this crown, this person's head. I feel like you just really need to listen to your heart space as well. I feel like you really need to pay attention to, because we have the sun in Leo, and nodes have recently switched to the north node being in Aquarius and the south node being in Leo, which talks about our heart space, okay? So a repetitive pattern or repetitive habit of always feeling deceived, never wanting to trust anybody around you. Like I said, look at the angel touching this person's crown chakra. Okay. So maybe it could be just something in your heart, repetitive pattern or habit in your heart of allowing your heart, like, because listen, once you're deceived, once you leave people in your heart and they keep deceiving you, they keep taking advantage of your vulnerability, taking somebody who could have envy heart or something laying heavy on their heart of deception, envy, jealousy. Once you open yourself up to people like that, it's hard to shift it into a state of positivity, because you're looking like, well, every time I open myself up to be vulnerable, I always get deceived. I always get hurt, right? So that's kind of what I'm feeling here for the element of air. Claircognizant, so something about I know. Archangel Uriel, pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you. They are answered prayers. Something about maybe somebody being codependent on a third-party situation. So you need to pay attention, because there could be, you may already know this too with the claircognizance. You may already know that there's somebody around you. Yeah, so there you go. That's the opening message here. So let's see, what is some wisdom here, Archangel Uriel? What is some wisdom the element of air needs to know about this heavy heart of deception? Doesn't matter what relationship it is, business, lover, family, friend. What's some wisdom the element of air needs to know? message in a bottle. So you could be getting some sort of message today, which makes perfect sense because Wednesday is Mercury Day. Also, not only is Wednesday Mercury Day, but if you add 7 to 9 plus the energy of 1, you get a 10 energy. 10 is the magician. It's all about communication, which is ruled by Gemini and Virgo. So it's all about communication. So you could be getting some sort of a message. Just be aware of somebody around you. I'm looking at the bird. Take a look at this card. Doesn't that kind of look like one of them telescope thingies that you pull out and take a closer look at something? And this is a stork. All right, so some wisdom. And then happy. And then we got the yin cycle. So yeah, something about the key here. The key to your own happiness is be in the flow. Be in that yin cycle. Be compassionate. Be in the flow of your intuition. Yeah. And take a I feel like you need to take a closer look at something here, air signs. All right, so what you need to know, the wisdom you need to know about today with message in a bottle. So we have a 15, which adds up to a 6. So remember, we're in this energetic year of 1 today. All about communication. Mercury rules Wednesday. Mercury rules Wednesday. The energetic year or energetic day of today with the new moon or full moon. See, it's like I'm stumbling. Somebody could be trying to confuse you. The energetic year of 1 is magician. It's all about communication. It's all about using all those tools that you already have within yourself, right? But then we have a 5 energy, which talks about change. Some good, some bad, depending on your current situation. All right, air signs. Communication, a sign. So a Cledon, the ancient name for a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker, pointing the way to your highest good. So the message is the wisdom you need to know, air signs. Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them. When you believe, you will receive them. When you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens, they may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, a song on the radio. Expect confirmation that you're pointed in the right direction. Keep your ears open, for someone might just say the right thing that will give you the answer to your query. Today, your message is this: Spirit hears you, and the reply is favorable. So if you're wondering if you had somebody deceptive or have somebody deceptive in your energy, on your heartstrings, remember, the reply is favorable. So the wisdom in a relationship is you can expect someone to favor you with positive news. This could be in a form of a letter, a phone call, or an email. You are the intended receiver of this message, so stay open to what you learn. Only good will come of it at the end. The signs are all there, so pay attention to the signs today. Because what you're feeling on an intuitive level, you are on target with. You're coming into alignment with your destiny, and Spirit wants you to know that you're on the right track. Expect a call, a new opportunity, or a message from an old friend or business contact that will lead you closer to your dreams and greatest desires. Spirit has been listening to you. Remember, see, the orb was floating around and landed up here on the crow when I first started this video. And what's really crazy is earlier today, I had some company come, and when this person arrived, the crow was screaming. It didn't talk until this person arrived. So let's go ahead and see what the crow is warning the air signs about today. What are you warning the element of air about today? What's the crow's warning for today? Something about an illusion. So remember, this talks about communication, somebody wanting to bring a message to you. But the message is you need to listen to your heart, because there's a deceptive area. See how spirit is touching our crown? Spirit is telling you something. Spirit is giving you a download. They're telling you something. They're whispering something in your ear about this person. And then you got the illusion card. So the illusion card talks about this flying past a storefront window. And when it sees its reflection in that window, it wants to pick a fight. And it's all an illusion here. So you could literally be mirroring something to somebody. Yeah, isolation. Somebody who wanted you in isolation. Somebody rejected you, wanted to alienate you. Somebody wanted you left out in the cold. This card's like equivalent to the Five of Pentacles. They are being exposed. They could be under the influence of something. Fear. Their role in the fear-mongering, whatever. You know what I mean. Fear-mongering. Alrighty, so let's get some tarot cards. Digging a little bit deeper for my air element, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm getting two different messages. I feel like one message is there literally is somebody around you, but for others of you, these two cards are mirroring one another. So there could be something being mirrored back to you about your heart, right? The people that you care about deceiving you. This could be just that fear mongering of every time I open myself up to being vulnerable, right? I always get deceived. Somebody's always wearing a mask, all right? So give me a little bit more about deception. Yeah, Ace of Michael. Somebody's definitely, see, the Ace of Michael in reverse talks about a lie. Yeah, the Ace of Michael. This is the Ace of Swords. So some sort of a lie. It could have something to do with the internet as well. But this is all about communication. The Swords is all about communication. So somebody may want to come in and act like they want to clear something up, but it's a lie. Somebody is masking something. Somebody is being false. Their words are false. All right, message in a bottle. Show me a little bit more about this message bottle. High Priestess in reverse. Third party situation. Could be a secret mistress. Side piece. So with the High Priest in reverse, something could be coming in your dreams. This also could be talking about an oracle. It could be another tarot reader. It also could be talking about somebody who abuses their psychic abilities. Somebody who gives false advice. Somebody could be spreading a lie around about you to the collective that you're a false reader, a false psychic, just to isolate you, just to keep you out in the cold about a situation. This person may be wanting to come in and pick a fight with you. Why? Because you're mirroring something to them. What are you mirroring? That you're happy, that you're in the flow. See the blue? She's wearing that blue. On the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Raphael. Somebody doesn't want to let something go. The Nine of Michael in reverse, but they got to. So somebody could be, you know, somebody could have caused a lot of anxiety, playing a lot of mind games with them, but there's something they don't want to let go of. Two of Ariel, that's causing them to be imbalanced. Give me more about this illusion. Nine of Ariel says something about a business. Knight of Raphael. So the Knight of Raphael talks about somebody who is, you know, this talks about a situation that makes your heart flutter, something that you love to do, something that you put a lot of hard work into, something that, you know, you have the capability of building on something on a beautiful level. This also could be talking about your business for some of you who's a business out there. The Knight of Raphael usually represents the knight in shining armor, right? See how he's got the armor on? But remember, we're talking about somebody who's in a third-party situation, who could very well be coming in and lying about being single. We have the Ace, the 29, which is today, 111. Something about your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. There could be a message coming in your dreams. $79 or 97 can be significant. Yeah, Ace of Ariel. Somebody is spreading a false narrative. Like I said, abusing their psychic insights or giving false insights, false sugarcoating is what I like to call it. Sugarcoating. I feel like this is, though, a secret side piece, like a mistress. Somebody has a mistress. Somebody could be looking for a mistress. Somebody could be lying and saying you're a mistress. Somebody could be given false information, lying about that. Somebody who could be lying about being in a, like, they're not committed when they actually are. Be lying about being single, because the Nine of Ariel often talks about being single, sexy, and successful. This person could be lying about being single, but they're not. So pay attention, because Spirit's warning you. Give me another one on the High Priestess, please, and thank you. The High Priestess in reverse, bringing a message in a bottle. Yeah, this person doesn't want to work for something. They don't want to work on making changes in their life, because the Tower card first talks about somebody who's refusing to change. Even though the Tower is fell, they're still refusing to see something. They don't want to do. This is somebody who feels entitled. Somebody also could be losing their gifts. Maybe their psychic insight isn't working. It stopped working. Somebody's psychic abilities, magical abilities could not be working because they refuse to change. So they could be experiencing a Tower moment today. And this could have been either somebody from your past, or this could just be somebody coming your way. try to deceive you with some sort of a lie. Saying that they're single and they're not. Somebody refuses to change. Somebody refuses to work on themselves. Yeah, look, drama. Looking for a fight. Trying to trigger somebody with this magician in reverse. This talks about, not being clear, or somebody poked the bear. This also talks about somebody's magic backfiring. Somebody could have did some sort of magic and it's backfiring. Maybe chaos magic. Somebody's chaos magic backfiring. Because I feel like whoever I'm talking to, spirit warned them to stop and they refuse to change. So now they could be losing their psychic gifts, their insight, because they refuse to work on themselves. They refuse to heal those wounds, right? So something's going to happen. Everything happens for a reason. And we have Aquarius coming through here. You could have seen something in your dreams. You also could be being guided by your star family to maybe release yourself. Something could be being released from a star seed. Yeah, for somebody with a lot of pain and suffering. Somebody's going to look like a clown. Right? Somebody could be looking like a clown. Ten of Michael talks about being betrayed. Somebody betrayed somebody, backstabbed them, caused them a lot of pain and suffering. Somebody thought it was funny, or they can now be looking like a clown for the decision that they made for coming up against a star seed. Or this could be an Aquarius. This could be talking about the moon in Aquarius, which is today. Yes, so now somebody wants to come in and pick a fight. The illusion. Pick a fight because their magic backfired. This high priestess who abused their magical powers. Alrighty, so for trying to isolate somebody trying to isolate them, alienate them, make them feel rejected, when it comes to maybe a love. Definitely 3 people involved in this situation. This could be somebody's side piece, somebody's mistress. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and so they want to come in and challenge you. They want to come in and poke the bear. So Spirit is telling you to be patient. Don't allow this person to trigger you. Yeah, divine order. Look at this. Divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. An important lesson is unfolding for this high priestess who abused their magic, who abused their magical powers. Somebody, like I said, did chaos magic or did Bane magic out of anger, out of resentment, right? And then we have Mary Magdalene coming through here. A teacher awakens. So somebody is being taught a very important lesson here. When it comes to trying to ruin somebody's reputation by pointing fingers, gossiping, spying, lying, persecuting, calling people names, calling people, if you know the story about Mary Magdalene, the collective pointed fingers at her and called her a prostitute, a hooker. Look, that's why she's dressed in red, but she stood in her power and was like, listen, I don't really care what you got to say about me. I know who I am. I know what I am, and that's all I need to know, right? And then you have Lord Ganesha. infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Yes. Karma. I'm telling you, somebody's getting karma. Somebody's magic backfired and now they're getting karma for trying to do possibly root work on somebody to block their abundance, to create obstacles in their love life, to create obstacles in their business, to create obstacles in their money. But somebody, whoever I'm talking to, yeah, definitely has some spiritual support around you. Yeah, this person's very codependent, and they were so focused on trying to block you that they refused to do the work within themselves. So you have Jesus coming through here telling that you're not being condemned. You're on the path to the light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. And Master Buddha, deep connection, trust your inner voice. So yeah, makes perfect sense with the message in the bottle. You need to trust your intuition today. Trust that still small voice within you because it's guiding you. It's guiding you. Don't allow old wounds that you're holding on to in that heart space to deceive you. Okay? And don't allow, and this is somebody who really trash talked you, spread a lot of rumors, try to block anything, block your communication, could have attacked your throat chakra. Yeah, peace and harmony. So you have light, definitely have light around you. Thank you, Raguel, for surrounding my life in harmonious light. Divine healing is taking place and you're being cloaked. You already know the answer you seek. So there's definitely major taking place here. Yeah, I'm telling you, because somebody was focused so much on you, watching you to see that psychic third eye. They were psychically watching you, using magic, right? Try to attack, look, your root chakra, your throat chakra, all of your chakras to keep you, like, to throw you off. But you're divinely protected by Gaia. And you're now coming back into a state of wholeness and your heart is awakening. All right. So that is what I see for the element of air. So moving forward, at your fingertips is you're going to be happy. Stay in the flow to your higher power because you are not orphaned. You are not orphaned. You're not left behind. You're not left out in the cold. You're being protected by a higher power. See, you're still in that egg, right? But there's a keyhole where you've got to see through this situation. So you definitely got to listen to your intuition. Stay in that flow. Stay in the flow of your yin, which is your feminine side. See the key? The keyhole? You're not left behind. You are not alienated. You need to trust that all that glitters is made of gold. See the masks on that? The masks. So this person may be coming in all glittery, all gold, all, oh, we're meant to be, right? Nah, you're not. They're just coming in to create challenges and drama and telling you everything you want to hear. But this person, there's like an underlying cruelty. Like, for instance, how do I want to say this? I don't even know where to start. There's a card I have where it says the underlying cruelty of a situation where somebody says, oh, well, your child's overweight. That may be the truth, but it's the way it's come at the intention behind it. So pay attention to that, all right? So there you go, air signs. That is your midweek energy check-in. Thank you for watching. Happy full moon in Aquarius. I will see you soon.